this. I'm gonna tell you this. I'll tell you a situation where it works. The other female knows how to play her position. None of that happens, right? If a female knows how to play her position, she's going to shut up if your phone rings in the car. If a female knows her position, she's not going to call you past 8, 9 o'clock at night because she know her position. And that's the whole thing. And she's going to give you cooperation. If a female knows her position, she knows what your wife, girlfriend, whatever is not doing, and she knows how to compensate for it. So it can be a very different situation if you have someone who is very cooperative and aware of the situation. Now, if you go out there and then try to lie to your wife and then lie to her, then you're going to start having her test your gangster, start calling you 9, 10, 11, 1 a.m., stuff like that. But if she know her position, it's a different ball game.
Go ahead and put the
I'm sorry. Trev about to get some brothers beat down. About to get some brothers beat down. So let me clarify some things. There is no woman, especially not no sister, that wants to be number 2 for a long time. So let's be honest about this. So she might be doing right. You know what? Let me take that back. It's not even just black women. I've seen women of all, white women, Asian women, Hispanic women. I've seen them all. No woman wants to be number 2 permanently. So she's going to do a part in the initial phases and when she feels like there was still some work she has to do to secure you. But once she reaches that point where she feels like she has done everything right and she should give more, she will absolutely blow up your spot. So Trev Smooth, you know, you my guy. Don't you get these men beat up tonight because they're going to try something. Listen, clarify yourself, Trev.
You know what? This is how Trev.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. In most cases, and I'm not even going to say all because I know some people who had a side joint that have a tenured with a side joint. So we are going to say that. But in most cases, there is going to be an expiration date. And, you know, you probably have to feel that out. If you're the type of dude to do that, you got to understand, like, look, Dick, man, once you start seeing the female start asking those questions, what is this? All of them type of questions. What are we doing? So what you think about kids and all? Then you're like, okay.
I just feel like I'm your wife right now. I feel like I'm your wife. I feel like I love you. As soon as you get to that point,
I feel like I'm your wife. Oh no. So you know what it is, though. I'll say this. As somebody, like I told you back in the day before I was married, I was the if I ain't married, I'm single type. If you keep them over the holidays, they will become a chameleon on you. Once they see the few pictures of you and your girl, and you know they're gonna want something is gonna make her want that spot, and you better hit the eject button at that point.
And when I was at Murray State, we had a thing called "Take Your Job Tuesday." Take your job Tuesday, and so cats could challenge anybody for their position. And guess what she gonna do on that Tuesday after y'all come back from that weekend trip? She gonna try to take her job.
Wait, drumline.
She's seen the pictures on social media. She's on your IG. She's under Frank, but that's okay. You know, it was a dummy. But yeah, she looking to take your job.
Y'all seen drumline? She's challenging for the P2
quarterback. So yeah, she coming through. And guess what? She gonna put some dirt on your goddamn name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's right. Listen, fellas, do not watch Love and Basketball. Y'all think that's how it goes. You made a fool of me. But don't you try it. You're gonna make a fool of yourself. Don't you put yourself in that position. These women ain't playing, especially not if she has done anything for your life and you are better because of her. I'm telling you, man.
Let me tell you.
We got to clarify that. I don't want anybody to I'm just explaining things here, right? I don't condone or advise anyone to cheat. That's a bad thing. It's very bad. You should never cheat because some of these women out here are legit crazy and they will probably hurt you.
Not only that, bro. Let me add this
and resources, bro.
Because we on a mature note, you have to understand something as men. This is why, you know, I'm just glad to be grown at this point. When you realize that it's not about you, women have a competitive streak against other women. My ex-girlfriend told me some stuff in my ear. I told you she called me professing her love the day before my wedding day. I literally was just looking around, sweating bullets in Jamaica. Like, did this chick catch a flight and is about to, do something crazy at my wedding? Right. But I had to realize, like, talking to just some OGs and my brother and all these people, they were just like, man, you realize this ain't even about you. She just don't want to lose to the other woman. I was like, damn, that was some profound stuff. It's not even about me. We've been going back and forth for years. You could have had me. You could have did right at that time. This is about you not losing to her. So men got to really be smart and realize that they're playing a game. She will, if you grant another woman the ability to take you from your stable home that you've built with your woman, she literally just gonna do what she always done and just be like, oh no, I didn't really want that. I just wanted to know I had it like that. So don't trust it.
Big facts.
I just wanted to warn the guys. It's like it's very simple if you go to the root cause of this type of stuff. Like if you're a guy that wants to not cheat or like not be that type of person, it's really about affairs. It's really about building an emotional connection with that other person. A lot of y'all all describe, I was paying really close attention. All of y'all kept describing affairs. And this is something that I'm very against. Like I've never had an affair. I think an affair is a really big deal. And building that emotional connection, I know it feels good because using dread game against your actual girlfriend and making her, not get emotional stuff from you and not get certain things from you because you're giving it to that affair partner. I know that feels good and stuff, but guys, don't ever do shit like that. Like, don't have affairs, especially like if you're with somebody good. And if they're a shitty girlfriend, if they're just like, if they're always annoying you or something like that, break up with them. Like, go to somebody else. Like, you don't need to be in a relationship with somebody like that. But I just really wanted to say, like, I'm really against affairs and that people, if it just don't build emotional, as a man, never build an emotional connection with another woman if you really love your girl. Like, I think it's one thing if you, just like something happens one night and you never talk to the other girl again, but sitting there building an affair up, building up the possibility of that girl wanting to come and take and ruin your relationship and possibly your family with kids and stuff. It's never fucking worth it, guys. It's never worth it.
And I'll add this too. If you can't take purple pills advice and you just have to have another woman, tell your woman, dog. You don't gotta keep it to yourself. Tell your woman. A lot of men will just realize, no, I'm serious. Just realize that being upfront, some women will just go along with it anyway. Don't lie. You ain't gotta lie.
You know what?
Just play with the idea before you come right out.
I blame Trev. Nope, I blame Trev for this. I blame Trev. He started talking this way, and that purple pill now trying to come up here trying to philosophize the difference between an affair and cheating. And then Trigger Mike gonna come up here saying, "Well, let's have a very cerebral conversation around a coffee table about another woman." This is the first time I'm gonna say this. This point, don't listen to Trev. Don't listen to Trigger Mike. Don't listen to Purple Pill Podcast. Don't listen to they are leading you down a path of destruction. Fellas, avoid it at all costs because if you don't, it's gonna blow up in your face. Don't you have no conversation.
Wait, you can't do that, Sir Harry. You can't do that. You acting like I gave out the disclaimer like 3 times.
Okay, yeah, you're right. My bad, Trev. You're right. You
condone cheating. I don't advise cheating. All I said was I'm explaining. We breaking this down. All we doing is breaking this down why people do this, right? But at no point did I ever support, condone, or advise anyone to cheat. Don't do that to me, man.
Now you're taking it back. All right. I'm gonna do a reaction to this one.